Hey guys, my name's Josh Bieberg. I've been on that side of the camera at Headlight Revolution for years and years. Holley and Morimoto has teamed up to make something that's actually period correct to actually upgrade the lighting on a classic vehicle, and it doesn't look like some spaceship. So in this video, I'm going to show you guys how to install it, a couple of tips and tricks along the way, and then what they look like compared to your stock halogen dingy yellow stuff. So follow me and let's get started.
And in today's news,
Inch for the better.
21 kilowatts!
Now the Mercury truck is something special. Everybody knows it. There's 1/4 as many of these as Fords on the road, so it's a unique truck. From front to back, this has been completely restored. Now obviously this one is not like everyone else's. It's got the Corvette LT1 and the 4L60E transmission. The one thing this truck also has, which is an upgrade, is that blue tri-bar headlights. They look kind of cool, but they are not safe to drive with. Now, if you already upgraded to the tri-bar headlight, it's because you were looking for something period correct, but something that actually worked that was better than something like this. Now, this is a normal, typical 7-inch round headlight. It's got all those flutings and whatnot. The output is terrible, but I'll have you know, the output on these are also terrible. They're like candles in the front of your truck. Now, at Headlight Revolution, we test a lot of headlights. Now, we've came to the conclusion that this right here from Holley is the definite go-to upgraded headlight that you need for your truck or car. The reason being is simple. One, it fits. It's not super deep. Now, most of those headlights that we've actually grown to love and actually recommend people to buy are super deep. You can't fit them in here without actually modifying the inside of these buckets. So fitment is key here. Another thing too is that they're actually functional. The light output is incredible. On low beam, they're super wide, they're functional. You can actually see where you're driving when you drive to the shows early in the morning. On high beam, they're also super bright. So you're gonna have no functionality problems here whatsoever. Now look, these do not have a tri-bar on them. They do not look quite like this, but if you're gonna be upgrading from this, I can definitely tell you right now, a lot of people are not going to tell the difference. So let's install these really quick. This is just like any other truck with a 7-inch round headlight. Now take your Phillips screwdriver. We're gonna actually remove this Phillips screw right here. All right, now to remove this, it could be pretty difficult, especially if you haven't changed them out in a while. You're gonna pry out and then up a little bit. If you see right here, this lip on the back side actually rests into there. So you might have to pry it upward to remove it. Now for this truck, there is 3 flatheads. So take your flathead screwdriver and just loosen them up. And now you can give that ring a little twist and remove it. The headlight does come out with it, so be careful. Now there's just one plug on the back side. There's no clips, so just give it a pull like that and you're good to go. Now before I go ahead and install this, I need to tell you, there's 2 different options when it comes to these Holley products. There's a 5700K, which is this super bright white modern look, and then there's that 3000K, the one that really replicates your original 7-inch round headlight. So make sure you get the right one. The backside here is actually interchangeable. So if you get a 5700 and then you actually change your mind later and want to get a 3000K, you can remove it with just these 2 Allen keys. Really super easy. And like I said, plug and play. So take your Holley brand headlight, plug it in, tuck the wiring, and reinstall it just like you took it out. When you push this wiring in, let's make sure you put it up top so we're not actually getting in the way of this. And then also make sure the Holley brand logo is upright. Now it has the alignment tabs just like the original headlight, so it's pretty easy to just set it in there. Now go ahead and put that ring back on. It only goes on one way. And twist it and lock it in place. And tighten up those flathead screws. Now before you go any further, test to make sure it works. There's also something really cool here. It's these 2 flatheads here, they're black. Now this is actually to align those headlights so you're not blinding oncoming drivers. Make sure you align them so they're properly adjusted before you finish the install. Once you have it tested, just install everything. So your install is complete. Now how much do they cost? Go to the link in the description below this video. Click that, it'll send you right to Headlight Revolution to find that out. Now, as you can see, this headlight right here is the 5700K color. Because this truck has been gone through from front to back, fully modded and not fully stock, he wanted something that looked a little more modern. Now, if you did have something like this headlight with the fluted lens, you might want to go with the 3000K. A preference a lot of people have if they want it to look period correct is to go that more warm white color. Now, one last thing that Holley did is they actually made a 4x6, a 5 3/4, and a 5x7 headlight as well. So if you do have another classic car or truck sitting around in a barn somewhere, you might want to consider putting in one of those headlights in that vehicle. Or share this video and tell your friends just how much better these are, how much brighter they are, and how much more functional they are. Thanks for watching, guys. Be on the lookout because we're going to make a ton of videos just like this, modding classic vehicles, trucks, and cars. Thanks for watching. We'll talk to you soon.